Uh, so all right, today I got something kind of weird. I forgot to rename it because I'm missing a card. So I guess you'll have to live in secrecy until it actually shows up. But we're trying a Hino Kagetsuchi OTK deck as we take on Guardian Exiled here, who's supposedly a version of Exodia. So basically, what this deck does is it summons out Hino Kagetsuchi, who is a spirit monster. But he, since he's a spirit monster, he bounces to your hand. But also, if he inflicts battle damage, your opponent has to discard all their cards during the draw phase before they draw. So they just start the turn with a single card. So if I can get that out, it's kind of curtains, right? So we're gonna go ahead and see if I can throw out this flame ruler here, and I might not even bother considering I know what this deck does, right? It's the rock deck that it's just like, oh, you attacked my face down monster, take double piercing or whatever the thing is called, right? Oh, I'm gonna attack into my flame ruler here, which sucks. Sure hope I can draw into premature burial. No, it's instead mirror force. So I guess I will set this Beautiful Turtle to get my other. I should have done that from the start, to be honest. To get another flame ruler, and then I'll tribute that flame ruler afterwards. In the following turn. So we'll let this attack go through. They'll take that damage. Then they'll swing in here. No need to mirror force them. Okay, use the effect of Beautiful Turtle here in order to grab myself my flame ruler. Just funny. Because this card, I've been using this in Duel Links, right? For like rush duels and whatnot, so it's funny to see that actually be used here. Okay. Now, what did my face say? Oh, Mirror Force, okay. So I will now go ahead and activate Giant Trunade. Bounce everything back to hand. Then I shall, just go ahead and Tribute Summon for Hino Kagetsuchi. Using Flame Ruler as both tributes. Then I will go to combat. I will attack your Hierocosphinx. Since I did battle damage, during your next turn you must discard your entire freaking hand. I will then just set this and pass. Hino Kagetsuchi Spirit Effect will bounce it back to my hand. At the start of your draw phase, you must discard your entire freaking hand. Insane. And then now you're gonna go ahead and attack here. So the reason I didn't get to name this card, because I went and I tested it really quickly after I put it together, and I was like, okay, let's just do this. Is because I'm actually missing a card. I'm supposed to have Morphing Jar, but I can't get Morphing Jar until later on. So I do not have Morphing Jar. Instead, I have 2 Cyber Jars. Because I do have the restriction list removed to an extent. I'm trying not to break it right now, unless I do it intentionally for lols, but yeah, I don't think it really makes a huge difference. I think Cyber Jar adds Hino Kagetsuchi to my hand anyways, right? So it's kind of whatever. And I might use this, maybe I'll do this for a little bit more, because this is kind of fun, getting this to pop up like this. Because I'd seen this a while back, again, when I was looking through the GOAT control decks, or not GOAT control, GOAT format decks, right? There's quite a couple of them. 1 second. It's literally just goatformat.com. That's the site that I've been using to look at all these decks, and I have a lot of interesting things there. I was going to play something called Cat Control, but I'm missing the Wicked Worm Beast, which I don't unlock until way later, apparently. So I won't be doing that deck, right? Instead, we'll just be doing whatever the heck this is. I guess I could have summoned Hino Kagetsuchi for game here, but it's fine. We'll just go ahead and finish him off with UFO Turtle! Trying also to challenge myself to an extent. Some of them I've read a little bit about to like get an understanding of what the deck plays. But then after a while, I was like, maybe it would be more interesting if I don't do that, right? If I don't actually look into the deck too much and try to figure it out and just kind of like see if I have the pieces first of all, build it, and then play it here. Maybe I won't even test it anymore because, you know, I'll do like a test fight just to see. Maybe I won't do that anymore. I'll just go into this completely blind and see if I can figure it out on the fly. Which I want to say I did with this, but I saw what Hinokage Tsuchi and I remember what the deck does, or sorry, the card does. So I was already like, yeah, okay, got it. But we'll see how this works. Yeah, we'll throw out my Solemn Judgment. You think I'm scared? No, I got Solemn Judgment. Solemn Judgment is such a funny card. I know I've talked about it, and every Yu-Gi boomer has talked about it, about how a lot of us didn't know that this was a good card. I just assumed that it wasn't, because you're like, have your fucking life force. Are you insane? I'm not doing that. And then come to find out that's actually, you know, shutting down anything your opponent does turns out to be actually a really good effect, right? But sorry, what do you do? All right, never mind. I'm just not gonna ask any questions. Goodbye. I think that destroys a monster or something like that. But yeah, I'm trying to see if I can get into my Hinokage Tsuchi here. But we're just kind of just both doing this weird flip stall war, which I guess I could have flipped up my monsters, right? Ooh, Cyberdrive. That's good and bad for me. Because I did just lose my 3 monsters, but that might actually help me get into my Hinokage Tsuchi here. They got Mega Rock Dragon. Wow. They're going to set these 2 things, and they're going to call out the DD Warrior later. I'm going to get Graceful Charity, okay. Gravekeeper Spy, which I'll set. Compulsory and Delinquent Duel. And Flame Ruler. Who, I guess I'll put him in a... No, I should put him in defense build. What am I thinking of? I was like, alright, maybe they won't attack into it or something. They're gonna do that again, huh? Okay, so let me set this. Oh no, they immediately tributed it. Okay, that's fine. Alright, so this is a bit of a clusterfuck here. First things first, let's go ahead and get rid of whatever you got in your hand there. Goodbye, right? I can't really attack into anything, so let's go ahead and see if I can maybe get what I need here. No, I did not get what I needed here. Okay, that is a bit unfortunate. Kind of want to hold on to Flame Ruler. I could use Heavy Storm, so I could hang on to that. I guess I don't need UFO Turtle anymore. And, maybe we don't need Compulse. Yeah. I could just go ahead here, Heavy Storm. There we go. Not deal with any crap anymore. And could just set this. I could also flip summon this to get rid of what did they set again? Yeah, it's the defense monster, the 2000 attack one, to defense one I should say, and I don't remember what the other one was, unfortunately. So we're just gonna bounce this tribute monster, and then I'm gonna throw out my other Flame Ruler here, and I can use Spy to do what exactly? Nothing, right? I'm thinking since I have all 3 Flame Rulers, I can go ahead and crash here. And if they want to remove, they can remove, right? We can get rid of that off the board. I know one of these is 2000 and it does double defense damage, or whatever that's called. And I don't remember right now what the other monster they set. I think it's another defensive type monster. I just don't remember off the top of my head. Ah, right. The intercept cannons. That's right. I don't think those do anything. They just attack into my guard for 100. That's perfectly fine. And they'll set themselves back. And I believe they only have... Oh, no, they have 2,000. Okay, I thought they only had 1,200 defense, but no. Okay. Hey, there we go. Okay, we got Hinokage Tsuchi. But unfortunately, this isn't maybe the best deck to do it with, regretfully. So I can Hinokage Tsuchi blow up one of his monsters. But then that's about it. This forces me to summon the thing in attack mode, which I'd really rather not do. I guess I'm gonna set this and maybe put this in defense mode for now. Not really much else that I can do, unfortunately, unless I double draw into Aluminum Crossout. Yeah, they're gonna keep doing this. I could Solemn Judgment it so they have one less monster, but that doesn't really matter. I kind of want them to just have it in attack mode, but they're not gonna let me do that. So we're gonna go ahead and let Sangan go here. See if we can get anything here. I could Cyber Jar. Maybe that'll clear things up, but I will lose a Flame Ruler. Come on. Getting rid of this defensive wall that they've got here is pretty good. I'm gonna draw into my other Cyber Jar. Alright, let's just set it. I could make use of this and get rid of other monsters, but that doesn't seem like worth it, right? So I guess I hate the fact that I crashed with one of the Flame Rulers, and now another one is about to go to Brave. I kind of don't want that, to be honest. Let's go ahead and not. Thank you very much. Yeah, I just want you to flip this, swing into my Cyber Jar. Thank you. I feel like the Cyber Jars have really set me back a bit, but this time it's a little bit more balanced. Let's see what they got. So they're gonna get, okay, the Monarch, Staunch Defender, Rock Bombardment, Golem Sentry, which is kind of obnoxious, and then Exode. I'm gonna get Compulsory, Ring of Destruction, Breaker, which is cute. Ooh, no one to cross out. Okay, there we go. All right, now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. They're gonna tribute that to summon that. Damn it. Now I can't use my thing. Okay. They're gonna Rock Bombardment to inflict 500 on me, I think, which kind of sucks. A chain? What chain can I activate? Oh, Book of Moon. Ooh, Book of Moon. I have Book of Moon. Okay. I didn't realize I had Book of Moon. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay. So, alright, what we'll do here is, before we pot a greed, let's go ahead and bounce whatever that is back to hand. Then let's go ahead and use Book of Moon. Set this Exode face down. Then we'll go ahead and activate Nobleman of Crossout to remove this from the game. Alright. Then I'll go ahead and activate Pot of Greed to draw 2. Okay. Then I'll throw out my Flame Ruler. I'll set 2. And then we'll finally inflict battle damage to this person. Presumably next turn, I can maybe maybe get rid of their monsters and then inflict battle damage, right? Depending on what they set here. Alright, they're gonna set and set. What do I have that I can activate? Ring of Destruction. I don't want to do that. But I do have Compulsory. I forgot about that. So now I can Compulsory this, because I finally got that. That's my one out to this defensive wall. Then I can give you this card back to your hand so you can discard it. Be very kind if you did that. Now I can finally tribute Flame Ruler using his effect to go into Hino Kagetsuchi. Then finally go to battle here. Swing in here with a Breaker. And then Hino Kagetsuchi. And then you will have to discard. I will go to main set 1. Do I have anything that's less than 900? Oh, I can I can next turn normal summon Cyber Jar, win the game. With Ring of Destruction. Pass turn on that. Discard your hand, draw 1. Draw your last pitiful card. If it's a defense monster, that's fine. Because I've got an out to that. I finally have an out. I will summon my Cyber Jar. A second Cyber Jar? That's illegal. Shut up. Take this Ring of Destruction. Real quick. To inflict 900 to us both, I stay with 50 freaking life points and defeat you. Oh man, that was definitely something. That was definitely something. Till next time, take care of yourselves and each other, and have yourselves a damn good one.